Ladies and gentlemen, please do not be fooled by today's date. It may be April 1st, it may be April Fool's, but this is not a joke. This is, in fact, QNA 2. You guys have been waiting for this for a very, very long time. Thank you very much for supporting me for this whole time. You know, thanks for not being impatient, for letting me have enough time to put together this video. Even though this really isn't going to be long because there really aren't that many questions, that's the main reason why I held back on this, because I needed more questions in order to put together a long video that's at least 10 minutes. But since I really didn't have that many questions, I gave you guys a little bit more time to ask me anything else. Unfortunately, nobody really left me anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way now so I can look forward to the future videos that I've got to put together. So, yeah, this is it. We're going to start with the very first question that was posted to the very last question, because that's just the way I'm going to do these things. If you got a problem with it or any other trouble whatsoever, please don't leave me to resolve this. Just go ahead and hit the back button, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. Thank you. So, Batstable1, making an epic return from QNA 1, writes, which season of Power Rangers was your favorite? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Okay, there you go. Thanks for your question. Fox Dumb Series Maker making another return with the very same question, though it's been revamped. He writes, who is your favorite video game Sonic character and Saturday AM series? Now I can answer your question, because last time he asked me who was my favorite Archie's character of the Sonic universe. Unfortunately, though, I have not read the comics in almost a decade now. I don't know how many other new characters there could possibly be in the comic series, so it's hard to pick more than just one of who I do know. So, that was a no-no. But this one I can't answer for you, my friend. Video game-wise, obviously Sonic the Hedgehog, okay? It's always going to be Sonic the Hedgehog. Whenever I play a multiplayer Sonic game, like Sonic Shuffle, it's always Sonic I pick. And if it's not Sonic, then it's Super Sonic, the unlockable character, which is pretty much the same character. So yeah. Now, here's the shocker. For the Saturday AM series, it's not Sonic, it's not Tails, it isn't Sally, it's none of the Freedom Fighters. It is Dr. Robotnik. And I give it to Dr. Robotnik for a few reasons. Starting off with, the voice actor was fucking awesome for that role. I mean, what's his name? Jim Cummings? Perfect pick to play Dr. Robotnik back then. That voice was just so fucking awesome. I mean, I fell in love with that character as soon as I heard that first voice. It's just so awesome. Just so freaking cool. And it just fit the design of the character perfectly from the Saturday AM series. I can't get enough of it. It's just so freaking cool. Number 2. The main reason why Robotnik is because he already fulfilled his lifelong dream. Instead of like the video game series where he's trying to conquer the world and Sonic stands in his way too much and he's always failing at stuff, in the Saturday AM series, he pretty much has it his way. He's already ruled the Earth, or Mobius, whichever one you want to call it. And he's turned the civilians, the Mobians, into robotic slaves. Or robotic soldiers, it all depends. And I mean, it's just so freaking cool. It's like a really, really dark story. This is just an awesome series. I can't get enough of it, and I love watching the DVDs back and forth just for Robotnik, because Robotnik is just so freaking awesome. The fact that he's got an awesome voice actor, and the fact that he's already fulfilled his dream of taking over the planet, it's just awesome. And Sonic is there to stand in his way, just like the video game series. Unfortunately, though, he happens to run into trouble back and forth. I mean, Robotnik pretty much is always in his way. I mean, he's in his face, pretty much. So, yeah, Robotnik, just for those reasons only. Because, let's face it, without Robotnik, would there really be a Sonic series, video game, or any other kind of Sonic stuff out there? I mean, really, would Sonic the Hedgehog exist today without his arch rival, Dr. Robotnik? Think about it. And get back to me on that in the future, hopefully. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for your question. The Decepticon is back with another question. A very short one, actually. Decepticon or Autobot? Neither. I am an Auto Knight. Thanks for your question. Dark Claw 642 writes, did you play the Power Rangers Samurai game on the Nintendo Wii? To answer this without spoiling any future plans, I have. Stay tuned. That's all you're going to get from me. And last but not least, Supersonic Boom 1996 writes, what is that custom figure that I was working on during the toy review of Custom Project Freedom Leader? Which, if you guys don't know, that's Sally Acorn, okay? Alright, I know what you're talking about now. Even though I had asked you for a little more information, which you did, you left me some pretty good information in the personal messages, so now I can answer you. Even though I'm not going to answer this because I don't want to spoil any future plans. I don't want to pretty much show off what I've got in store for Sonic Dark tomorrow. If there is going to be a Sonic Dark tomorrow, it's totally up to you guys on that matter. So what I'm going to do for you, in order to fulfill this question for you, as best as I can without giving away too much information, there is a link in the description below that will lead you to my DeviantArt page where the Sonic End series, which is pretty much Sonic Dark tomorrow, the art gallery is right there. I'm going to leave you a link to that very same character of the very same custom that you've been seeing. Right there. It will lead you to everything that you've been wanting to know for a while now. And I'm pretty sure you got more questions about this character since this is a pretty long awaited video. I'm sure quite a bunch of you out there want to know who this is, but your answer is right there in the link in the description below. So go check it out, read the bios. Check out all the other drawings I've done, and maybe even some spoilers for other custom figures in the works later on. And yeah, hopefully you'll you get the answers you're seeking. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for your question. And with that out of the way, people, we are done. I told you it wasn't going to be a long Q&A segment because I really didn't have that many questions. Hopefully, if there is going to be a Q&A 3, hopefully I will get some more feedback and more questions from you guys. So, here's to the future. Sorry, I had to take a little sip, guys. So, if you guys have any questions or comments pertaining to this video, or perhaps the future Q&A 3 video, hopefully, just leave them below on this video right here. No other video. And, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to answer them in time. So, with that out of the way, this is the one and only Reddish Power-Size Sonic Ranger signing out. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Take care.